Sydney would like to ask, in today's polarized world, how will you strive for civil discourse and walking across the aisle?
Sydney. Oh, yes, Sydney. Sydney, please stand. Sydney is a rock star. Are you Hamilton or Robbinsville?
Robbinsville.
And you go to The Ohio State.
I do.
Angela goes.
Go Bucks. Go Bucks.
So, thank you. You can sit down now. I just wanted to. Look, this bipartisan thing, I'm hearing more and more from younger people that they're so disillusioned by the government. They would rather go work at Apple or Facebook or some other company than ever go to Washington, D.C., because that place is where people just bicker and fight. I don't think it's always been that way. I think we can disagree, but we don't have to be disagreeable. And I'll share with you my approach, which I think is grounded very much in wearing the uniform. All my roommates at the Naval Academy, I think, were Republicans. I know one of them is from Easley, South Carolina, and he voted for this president, and he donated $500 to my campaign. Because he believes that we need a new generation to step up. He respects the fact that I convene people and I can collaborate, and that's grounded in how you solve problems. When you put your personal needs second to the people's needs, I think that's the first core principle. The other is we're seeing a problem-solving caucus step up. There are caucuses in the Congress, and that's a building narrative. That you can't enter the problem-solving caucus if you don't have a Republican and Democrat that can work civilly together to represent their people. And I look forward to joining that caucus when I go to Washington. The last thing I think is very important is that we need to divorce ourselves from corporate interests. We need to end Citizens United in this country. We need to restore the voices of everyday people and that accountability to their district, because corporate interest in money facilitates and fuels that division you're talking about. Because when you have a person who's running for office so loyal to the special interest money that comes into politics, there's no compromise. There's no working across the aisle. And it's about self-preservation. When I tell you that I'm committed to 12 years in office, it's because Angela and I have other plans for our marriage together. And this running for Congress thing is a lot of hard work. So 12 years in the House, or 12 years in the Senate, and 8 years in the White House, that's plenty, friend. But I hope you take faith in the fact that this is a call to service, to find solutions, and not to be divisive. And I think that's why we're going to win in November.